All right, welcome back to Two Super Guys Trade Stocks. I'm Vinny,
I'm Dylan.
and today we're going to talk about Alibaba finally put up a date for their Q3 of their 2021 earnings, which is basically the fourth quarter of 2021 for us normal folks, because their fiscal year ends in March. We're going to talk about what we're looking for, and what we're expecting as far as from their earnings report.
Yeah, and if you like this kind of entertaining stock market content where it's two stupid guys trying to figure everything out, go ahead and give us a like and subscribe. Let's get started.
Love to have you.
Two stupid guys trade stocks.
All right, yeah. I know
Boom.
Mr. Munger, he's going to be excited to see what's going on with this earnings report. What do you think?
I mean, he doubled down, so yeah, he's got a
Yeah?
lot of shekels
Yeah.
in this.
Yeah, Alibaba's an interesting company in that, like, if you look at like CNBC or Yahoo Finance, the date they actually give you for earnings is never accurate. As of February 11th, Alibaba had a press release on their investor relations website announcing when their earnings is going to be reviewed or released. It's going to be February 24th, pre-market open. It's like I think 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I want to say. If you
Oh,
want to go to
so
the
it's
next
in the
slide, it's on
morning,
there.
so I get to have a bad day the whole day if it's bad. Cool.
You do, yeah, yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Right here, 7:30 a.m. EST. I was indeed correct. 8:30 p.m. Hong Kong time. That's when their earnings are set to be released for the end of the fiscal year or of calendar year 2021.
Oh boy.
This is what analysts are expecting. There was 21 analysts, so it's a pretty well covered stock. Looking for EPS of 254. The range is pretty broad, 216 to 284, and it was 335 a year ago, so pretty significant kind of step down from EPS last year, which is definitely not something you love to see. But the revenue, they're looking for growth. It's just a question of what their margins look like.
Another interesting thing is going to be JD when they were, because they're kind of big competitors. We're trying to see market share, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I did actually not look for JG. One of the things that I kind of want to see as far as like Alibaba's earnings update and what they're going to be saying. We saw that this week they had a listing for up to like 1 million shares in terms of ADS. The question is, is Softbank going to sell their pre-IPO, kind of 24.8% of the company? So I'd like to see if they comment on that. Their buyback progress. They actually bought back $5.1 billion worth of shares in the previous quarter that they reported. So it'll be interesting to see what they say as far as that goes. And then anything in terms of guidance going forward, because you saw like a pretty big sell-off in Alibaba shares when they adjusted, year-over-year revenue growth down from 30% down to 23%. One other thing I want to look for is what they say about the Chinese consumer, because there's been some questions about Chinese consumer spending, especially in light of this no COVID allowed policy in China and the
Right.
rolling lockdowns. So it will be very interesting to see if they comment on that at all.
Chart wise, what we're trying to look at is this kind of level here. This is at 109.95, 110. It has hit a pretty disgusting amount of times.
Yeah.
Three. It'll be interesting to see the gap in direction, because if this loses 109, 110 range, this could be an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could fall.
I mean, I'm not looking to add to my position right now, so like I honestly would like to see it at least stay steady, but we'll see. I understand like that it can always happen. I also, for a little bit of protection in some way, I actually sold the 155 March 18th call, generated I think it was $125 or so in income from that. So I think 155 is probably pretty safe on the upside. Wouldn't you say, Dylan?
I would say it's very safe. It's also, I don't know if you did this on purpose, but it's right in between the 100 and 200 moving average.
No, I did not. I just I wanted to give myself enough room towards the upside. I wanted to go above the 140, which was where the resistance kind of is right now, from what I saw.
Yep, I completely agree. Well, tell us how you're feeling about Baba earnings. If you guys are in this, I'm kind of shitting my pants. So
Yeah, especially after seeing like the sell-off that Facebook and Netflix had after their earnings reports, it's not surprising that earnings reports are a little bit nerve-wracking to start 2022.
yeah, just to say the least. All right, thank you so much, guys.
Catch you the next one.